Welcome to Black Love Matters, where it serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and finding our inner Brock and Michelle.
or Jay-Z and Beyonce, or Deborah Reed and Ving Rhames.
You better put respect on Irving Rhames.
Oh, hold on, what?
That nigga named Irvin.
Oh, that's his real name?
Yeah,
I forgot
Irving.
Ving Rhames is his alias.
Yeah, you know, old school. Call up Ving.
Ving, that is an old school name, ain't it?
Get Ving on the hitter.
Even Rhames is an old school. When's the last time you heard somebody named Rhames?
When the last time you heard somebody named Deborah? Deborah?
No, I know a Deborah. Or
Under
Rhames.
30?
Shut up. Or Rhames, like the R with the RH.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, it'd be like a Ryan with an RH.
Mm-hmm.
That's old school. I kind of like that low key though. Well, anyway, they were married in December 2000. Rhames wedded. Deborah is also an actress in which they have 3 children. I should have thought about this before I put this up there. The daughter name is Ray Boo. Am I saying that right now?
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Maybe it's Rainbow.
Niggas, this is how they spell it. Reignbeau. I'm going to say that again. They spell it Reignbeau. And our hooked on phonics 1980 fill in the blank ass talking about Did we use all types of phonics to spell that? That's why phonics helps, right?
It does.
Rain, bew.
And they spell rain a different, like, you know, rain as like royalty or like ruler. Like when I think of like that type of rank, it's like,
I mean, I guess that's kind of beautiful. And beau is like love interest.
Yeah.
Right? They spelled it rainbow.
Okay.
They done got me distracted. Oh, well, this should make sense now. Look, the son name is Freedom.
Uh-huh.
And Reed's daughter from a previous marriage name is Tiffany. You think Tiffany mad?
Yeah, because she ain't got no creative ass name.
Rainbow, Freedom, and Tiffany. Tiffany sounds like the only one with a job.
Right.
She the responsible child.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I just thought their love was good and unique. Another couple that you don't hear a lot about, but they've been in the game, what's that, 18 years?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's hand-holding long and strong. And low-key, I've been a fan and go in and out of crushes with Ving Rhames.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, you know, he taking over the game with the Arby's.
We get the meats.
I
thought that was
James Earl Jones.
I thought it was James Earl Jones.
I did too.
And it was Ving Rhames.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've been rocking with Ving Rhames since he did People Under the Stairs. Remember People Under the Stairs?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God, that's a classic horror movie. Or more importantly, Holiday Heart.
Oh, I thought you was going to say Baby Boy.
Oh, that's a classic too. But Holiday Heart, when he put on that wig, come on, them nails. I haven't seen Holiday Heart in a couple years. That might be a weekend. Well, I'm brainstorming what we're going to do for this 100th episode on Monday.
Yep.
I'm watching Holiday Heart. But you're right, Baby Boy. I think that's when the crush came on him. When he was like, you got guns and you got butter. Ain't that what he say? Guns and butter. Am I quoting that right?
I don't know.
You don't know what I'm saying? He's like, it's guns and a butter, nigga. Or he was talking to Tyrese, crying ass Tyrese. Nope, not doing it. Jody. And Jody was pushing up on him. And he was like, let me tell you something, young blood, about guns and butter. I think it's guns and butter.
It is.
I told you, I know my black movies. Why you laughing? What? You think I played the guns and the butter? And then also it's the part when he flipped, what's
Just a thought.
You stupid. Jody's mother. Oh, she's famous. Why don't her name's leaving me right now? When he had her flipped up in the air and they was just jumping, you know, something about that old man strength. That's sexy.
Hey.
Ain't old. But Ving Rhames been in the game a while. You right. Ain't enough respect on his name.
Yeah, y'all better put respect on Ving.
And let's let's talk about how he been in shape.
For all this damn time.
He been cock diesel before The Rock came around.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about what The Rock done did. Nigga, y'all check out Ving? What? Is Ving Rhames not cock diesel?
That nigga is cock diesel.
He had a thick neck.
And you know how Niam be loving nigga with
I love a thick neck and a wide back. Anywho, you got anything else about Ving and Deborah?
Nope. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 99. We got 99 problems, but a podcast ain't one.
I was thinking 99 to 2000. You working with some ass.
What beat was that?
I don't know. What you mean? Y'all know what that is.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready?
Hold on. Are you saying I wasn't on beat?
Yes.
What song? Oh no, that's the Instagram. When they like Beyonce always on beat. And who was it? Whitney Houston. And it don't matter what song they did it to. All their routines matched it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. I thought I was on beat.
No,
you working with some ass and yes, it is how it go.
You said the first 3. You working with some ass, yeah. So the first 4 words.
Yeah.
And then you went into like mumble rap.
Oh, I mean, I'm just doing what I know.
Okay.
That's what our generation does, right?
All righty. Y'all niggas ready?
Oh, Lord, it's Friday.
Podcast app.
It's Friday.
It's Friday again.
Man.
It just keep coming up on you.
Don't it?
It sure do. Yeah. Open that podcast app. Hit on the search icon. Type in Black Love Matters, just like you hear it. Black Love Matters. You're going to see our logo pop up. Tap on that.
Tap it.
Scroll on down.
Scroll.
You're going to see reviews. And at the bottom of that is a little link. You tap on that and you write your review and you leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. And then y'all can do it on Stitcher. I don't know how to do it on Stitcher, but people have figured it out.
We're going to have to learn. Oh, well, you can't. Can you get Stitcher on your? Oh, we both got iPhones. Yeah. I'll look at Stitcher. Maybe I can do the walkthrough on how to get it on Stitcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
But niggas know how to do it on Stitcher because we got like 4 or 5 of them. So Google it.
You silly.
You got a review. I forgot. Follow us. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Black Love Matters. And we just posted something special.
Oh, Lord.
That we're going to talk about.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm whispering, too.
Oh, my God.
He's asleep. Anyway, I'm excited for the weekend. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good but fast weekend. I already feel like time is starting to fly, right? It's kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
But this weekend, on Saturday, we're going with Fancy and I hope it's not a surprise.
Oh.
Saturday we got plans.
Rewind.
We'll check in with that on Monday. But Sunday I have plans to meet with a good girlfriend and we just gonna have brunch and sometimes you just have good girl talk and just catch up with folks. She actually just had a baby, her second child not too long ago. So it's kind of both of us are coming out of, what's it called? Hiding's not the word, but once for all the folks out there with children, y'all know how it is when y'all first have your children. Them first 6 months ain't no joke, right? Mm-hmm. It takes that time to kind of get. I assume, I don't have no kids, but to get your groove and flow, and before you get to the point like, all right, I can leave my child alone with my husband, or vice versa, honey. Hey, how you doing? So I'm very, very excited about that. And also near well, maybe we can talk about this Saturday. We got our annually scheduled family meeting Saturday. Are you excited about that?
Yep. Them annual family meetings can be the best of times and can be worst of times.
Now I know y'all asking why they got a family meeting. It's just 2 of them. We set aside time every year when we go over like big stuff. So as y'all know, we were selling this house, and so we got some updates on that. So we got to make some final decisions on that. We need to make some final decisions on like certain monies, and we got to make some big decisions on the podcast. And when we do it, we just don't have a conversation. Like we send meeting requests and we like have agendas. Like we treat it like a business.
Invite in my phone.
And that time is isolated. And usually during that time, we also we try to leave the house for a minute. Like it depends what we're talking about. Like so if it's more financial stuff, we'll just like do the kitchen table or go in our offices. But if it's not, like we will meet away from the house so we can have like straight up coffee in hand conversations. So if we piss each other off, we can go our separate. I'm going to Marshall's.
Oh, okay. Well, you take your ass to Marshall's then.
So that actually is coming up this Saturday. So we always do it like right at the end of January, because at the first of the year, we always make goals and stuff we got to do. But sometimes, how do you put those goals in action, right? Mm-hmm. And we get to that piece where we're some stuff where, although as a couple, I think we're a very independent couple. So I mean, we work independently, I think, a lot. Yeah. But when it bigger things, we do come together and really have real talk. And some shit in there I'm bringing up, I'm like, hell to the gnaw. Some stuff I'm bringing up, he like, hell to the gnaw. And we can't be held to the gnaw, and we got to meet somewhere in the middle. And usually the family meeting is where we compromise and meet in the middle. Yeah. Are you excited about it, Neil?
Yeah, I am. There's a lot of things on the table that we got to talk about.
Mm-hmm. And then lastly, cleaning. I've been on like this huge, like I'm in the mood for cleaning. Like you ever just stock up on cleaning supplies, and whenever it hit, it's going what?
It's going to hit.
So I think it's time for me to just do an old school deep cleaning. Like where each room take a weekend. Like when it take almost a week to clean your house.
Jesus.
I think I'm about to get in one of those.
That means I ain't going to be able to find shit.
What is that supposed to mean?
I ain't going to be able to find nothing.
Why?
That's the speaker that's on the kitchen table. After you get done cleaning, I ain't gonna be know where that speaker's at. That external hard drive that's sitting on our kitchen table, I ain't gonna even know where that belongs.
You'll find it next year.
Yes.
But that's kind of all that's going on with me. I'm just gonna say, Monique, gotta stop talking. I can't keep defending you, sis. Leave it alone. Walk away. Leave it alone.
No, what happened to women empowerment? What happened to Me Too for Monique?
It is women empowerment, but she can't just be cutting crazy on everybody unnecessarily. Direct your energy to the appropriate source, right?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Nearums?
Well, speaking of that Monique story,
What? Oh my God!
I heard that there's a different side, and I don't know how true this was. I can't remember
always
what podcast I was listening to, but they said that Netflix came out and spoke out.
Oh,
and
Netflix
said,
did?
Yeah. And allegedly that, Netflix didn't go to her initially and say, we want this. They came to her and was pitching her. I mean, no, she was pitching them the idea to do this special. And they was like, well, we're going to set up an interview. Can you come in and do an audition in front of us? And they said, no. And that's like, well.
Oh, Monique said she would interview?
Yeah. And then they was like, well, we don't know really what to offer her, so we just offered her $500,000.
Nope.
So I don't know how true that is, but it does add a little bit different type of flavor to it.
Well, it's always three sides to the story.
A little bit more different energy, but still, Monique still deserves more than $500K.
Yeah, but it's always three sides to the story. Her side, they side, and the truth. So I'm sure it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But I do, as far as a part of auditioning, maybe if it was like a what's it called, a actress role, maybe not. But comedy, yeah, I think I want to see some of that. Just because you can act don't mean you can tell jokes like that. Like I said, I think I was triggered because just women in color in general. There's a pay deficit, right?
It is.
And women, I think that's where I own that. Monique maybe just lit the fire under my ass, but I would own that. That's what triggered me, and how people were demeaning that and just saying, "Oh, it's just strictly economics." But no, it ain't always economics.
No.
Like, okay, maybe in this situation it could have been a little bit, but no, it's a lot of women making a lot less than men and doing maybe twice the amount of work, and that is wrong.
True that.
But that's all my stance on that. The other stuff, child, who knows what's going on.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't know.
But yeah, we got to tell all. We got to be good, bad, and ugly on Black Love Matters,
we
right?
sure do.
We got to tell the truth. And
like I said, I've seen her 3 times. I laughed all 3 times. And after every tour or show she came, I get a hug and a selfie. So
you got to tell the truth.
She good in my book.
I got to tell the truth and shade it down double.
So other than that, we had a midweek date night.
Yes.
How you like it?
It was nice. It reminded me of probably about 5-6 years ago. We used to live deeper in Connecticut, like at a more popular mall, suburban type area. Like meaning that on the weekend our shit would be on jam. Like you try to go somewhere on the weekend, you're gonna be in a line for an hour to do it. So when we did date night to go out, we refused to go out. So the weekend was our day to hibernate.
Right.
And the weekday was the day we rip and run. So usually, Monday, Tuesday, but usually Wednesday, Thursday was like our Friday and Saturday. So that's when we'll go to the mall, we'll go out to dinner, we'll do Target, do all that type of shit because we know when the weekend come, the shit is hitting the fan.
Right.
So it reminded me of that. And I like that because usually it's like midweek specials and shit.
Right.
Well, we got a special.
Yeah.
It was like buy an entree. So where we live at, it's like a lot of it's not family owned restaurant. Am I using the right word?
Yeah, it's
like hippy dippy.
It's I wouldn't call it it's not like a franchise, but it's like a certain group of restaurateurs that own like multiple restaurants in the same area.
Yeah, it's like a step up from the mom and pop. So it ain't like a mom and pop Coney, but it ain't like a 5-star. But yeah, I don't know what that would be. I don't even know how to explain that. But that's what it is. And of course, I get on newsletters. And I got on a newsletter and they was like, buy one dinner entry, get one free. I said, I'm going to be in that bitch. And so, of course, when Nyambi goes out, my date night is drinks, appetizers, main course, dessert, wine, conversation. And we already got that for like a super good price because it was like, and the thing is, you got to go during the week. You know what I'm saying? You can't go later.
Right.
And so I enjoyed it. And I feel like the servers are nicer.
They are.
They more friendlier. The drinks are stronger.
They are.
My tips are bigger. Like it's just Everything is just a little bit smooth. Ain't no traffic. Ain't no line. Y'all know I love Home Goods and Marshalls. Ain't no line there. Because then we go there. Mm-hmm. Ain't no line there. We had to run the Wally World. Ain't no line there. It was just nice. And we had good real talk conversation. What you thought about it, This your check-in.
I thought it was good. It's always good having a good date night with your baby. And, having the full, 3-course meal with my baby.
Niram and Nia, everybody know I believe in all the courses. And me and Nia are really good at this. Me and Nia, he's actually my partner in crime because we'll go out to dinner and order multiple appetizers, main course. Nia really don't drink too much. He might get a splash. Usually it's in someone's home, but I'll get a splash. But what we show out is the dessert.
These niggas gonna buy every dessert. Let me get everything on your dessert menu. I like to try everything. The fuck? And you wonder why obesity is just rampant in the African American community.
They hear me and Nia. We got to get this weight off us. Why does weight keep getting on us?
Because y'all niggas just had 5 desserts.
So it was just nice to do it. So I appreciate that, Nero.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, we had that. We had date night. Something that y'all should definitely go check out is that Blavity just released Erica Gardner's final essay.
What?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to fully read it all.
Oh, well, I'm going to read it. We got to talk about that on Monday or something.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's going to be a hard read.
Yeah, but you should definitely check that out. I think it's on the exclusive on Blavity for now. So check that out.
Hard read.
And then, we do have a new addition to the Black Love Matters family. Desi, the black ass dog.
What? Niram.
Huh?
We calling him Desi or Desmond?
Well, his name is Desi. From the shelter, they called him Desi. And I thought he was a girl because, Desi, that's usually like short in the hood. That's like short for Desiree.
Shut up.
It is. It's like, even though his name is Desi, it's kind of, androgynous. But
yeah, that's what they said. It's an androgynous name. We was like, ma'am.
I said, only
ma'am. I know I get a look, ma'am. We're not doing
only
that, okay?
Desi I acknowledge is Desiree.
But I just had to keep it moving.
Right. So I was like, well, I just started calling him Desmond. But Desi the dog, he's a Lassie Poo, whatever the hell that is. It's like a poodle.
Did you say whatever the hell that? Don't do that. Put respect on his name.
A miniature poodle and a Lassie Opso.
And he all black like us.
Yes.
Isn't that perfect, y'all?
So if y'all go to Black Love Matters Instagram, y'all will see him there.
Well, Nero was about to already cuss him out. Well, Nero, first of all, did you think I was gonna get this dog this summer?
I knew the dog was coming because we are in the year.
And can I
bliss.
just put it on the record that this does not prolong the baby conversation?
What you mean?
This dog does not replace a baby.
I got at least 12 more years.
What? What type of eggs you think I got?
They
think
said
they fermented?
They said,
what, you pickled? Do you think my eggs are pickled?
They say Lassie Opsos live to at least 12 to 15 years. This dog is 4, so I at least got another 12 in him.
Like he a car. He got a good 12. As long as we keep him up.
I got you know what they say, put oil in them. Keep the oil change and rotate the tires. This will last you for at least another 10, 15 more years.
Well, I just want to be clear. It's not we do for our baby conversation in 4 months. And this does not add time to that. Why are you quiet? You thought this was going to add time?
Truth be told, I might be allergic to the dog.
I think he might be. He's been sniffing and snooping since he came in here. And I had to bring it up to him like, are you allergic? Are you sick? Or?
And the thing is, I've had multiple dogs in my life. I never had a sneeze or nothing. I don't know if it was the kennel. Not the kennel, but the shelter. Or,
maybe it was the shelter we went to.
Then I'm still trying to get the stuff out of me. But yeah, my nose been running ever since I got home.
But did you think this was the day? This is the day that we was going to add an addition to our family?
No, I did not know this was the day. I know it was coming soon because, you keep bringing it up. You start doing actions because, words don't really mean things to me. Your actions do. So Nyambi started looking at dogs, at little dog places. We going to go make visits. So I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was going to be today, but I knew it was going to be coming soon. And for me, I've been preparing myself every day. Talking to Nia.
Why are you acting like you going through a mental training?
Because I just know the dog was coming. And, for me, a dog wasn't really in the plans, or I wouldn't say that.
How dare?
I think the thing is, I wasn't stat. I want to take it. I wasn't statting no dog right now.
Stutting. Oh, that's another good one.
I wasn't statting no dog.
What is that short for?
I don't know.
I wasn't interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even interested. Not even that. But I wasn't.
Tell the truth and shame the damn
I'm
devil.
trying to figure out what's the best words to use, other than stat no damn dog. But at this point, I really wasn't. I didn't see it for a dog right now.
Yeah.
In my life, and it's just with my lifestyle. And it's something I tell everybody because we had this conversation with multiple people. I feel like every time me and Nyambi go over to somebody's house and they got a dog, it's like, oh, y'all don't have a dog yet? Why not? And then
first it's the baby. They was like, oh no, baby. Oh, you have a dog.
You got a dog? No.
No.
And
then this
Nyambi,
oh.
Why we ain't got no dog?
I said, because Niram's hateful.
Niram. And they look at me and I said, well, I tell them every time I tell somebody else, it's like, I don't look forward to picking up shit for the rest, every day for the next 12 to 15
10
years.
to 15, you doing time.
And that's the thing, like dogs, they are dependent on you their whole lives versus having a baby, at least by 18. Hell,
I thought you were going to say by 18 months they can go to the bathroom.
Hey, that too.
Shout out to Baby Ja. You on your way.
So for me, in my mindset and me having dogs, like growing up from all the way up until I graduated high school, and knowing the responsibility it took to, have a dog, and back in the day, you just had dogs tied to trees.
Oh my God.
This day and age.
What was that? Steve Harvey said you just try access to the tree, and he just sit there.
He tied to a tree. He run around that tree. You give him some food, and then you take him out that tree. You walk him.
Yeah.
But this day and age, these are new age dogs. You got to get them coats and shit. And we couldn't leave a damn place unless we had a leash and dog food and crates.
He got
and
an LLB
kennels
coat
and
though. That boy
coats
fly.
And all this other stuff. We ain't had none of that. We just had hay. Oh. We just took some hay. We got some hay and we put it in the doghouse, and then we put it over the top of the doghouse for roof. and that be it.
And now.
But now they in your house. They gotta have special food. They gotta, you gotta walk them. You gotta have a little plastic bags to pick up their little poop and all this other stuff. And
it's too much for
me. I really didn't see it, but I know for my baby and my sweetheart that this is the year of bliss for
the year of bliss.
For 2018 and Black Love Matters. And I know that you never had a dog and you wanted a dog, and you wanted a dog so bad that. Even when I first met you, you even made up a
Don't do
dog.
this. I made up a dog. We'll tell the story later.
You made up a dog.
I made up a dog.
And then you killed that dog.
He did.
And then I remember years later talking to your dad about it.
And then I told my dad just to pretend.
And he's
my dad was like, he told me, he lied to my face. He said, I'll pretend, kid. and then Martinez asked, Niram asked one question, and then couldn't hold water.
We ain't never had no damn dog.
And I was like, Dad. And he was like, oh yeah, we had one. I was like,
we ain't never had no damn dog.
I was like, I looked at it. I was like, Dad, don't you remember? He said, oh, I remember now.
So who told you that? Nyambi told me that. Oh,
okay.
We ain't never had no goddamn dog.
You are so silly.
We never had no goddamn
But
dog.
so far, okay, we don't got to talk about it. We'll do Desi updates on Wednesdays with Black Love Story. But how you like him so far? How you like Desmond so far? I like that he's black and has curly hair. It's just right on time, right?
So yeah, he that poodle mix. So he kind of got that little loose curl pattern.
He has 3C hair,
like a little poodle. So
yes,
he got that. Hair. When I met him at the shelter,
Niram is holding his head.
Yes. So when I met...
Y'all ain't never heard Niram this vocal. This how you know it's touching his heart.
When I met him at the shelter, because at first we was going... it was this pit bull. Yeah. That was a clearance puppy.
It was a pit bull, some terrier mix.
Yeah.
Or something else, I don't know.
And he was like, Niram, maybe we should... I was thinking about getting him, but he a pit bull, so... all it takes is her to bark one time and she can have this whole house.
Yeah, and that was a nice thick one too, honey. She was well behaved though.
Yeah, I had pit bulls in my life. Tupac was my first pit bull, and then I had one called Nas. He was my second pit bull. He was a pit bull and Rottweiler mix. So I met Desi. So after meeting Giselle, Giselle laid back, and then they get Desi out, and Desi's all over Nyambi. That's hopping all on her, laughing and.
Did you say laughing? Dogs laugh.
These niggas are laughing and smiling and kicking and shit. So it's like, why don't you go see what's up? So I go walk the dog. The dog still ain't, it's just looking at Nyambi and shit. Then I go out and this dog go shit in the middle of the road. Say, oh, okay. At least I know he's house trained, right?
Yeah, he's house trained.
So then I get them back. We go on like the little play center or whatever. So I'm trying to bond or build with this dog. This dog ain't paying me no dust. He's all up over Nyambi ass. He all up on her lap and everything like that. So then I say, well, Nyambi, can you leave so I can figure out if me and this dog gonna bond, right? So Nyambi leave, and the dog just go to the door and just look at the door. So Nyambi was gone for like 20 minutes. I'm just calling him like, D, Desi, like Desmond, like, look at me.
Neil was like, is that the name?
And I'm like, I don't even know if this is the dog's real name.
You stupid.
I'm calling it. I pick him up and I flip him around and have him look at me so I can try to interact with his ass. And then his ass go back to the door. And I said, oh, well, this dog ain't for me. This was Nyambi. So at that point, I said, fuck this dog.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I already knew it was for you. It was for you, babe. Mm-hmm. It's for you to bring joy and bring you your bliss in 2018. The dog ain't really for me. It's not for my enjoyment. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
He's sweet.
And then, we go out. We go to Petco. They got the other dogs. We in white-ass New England, so these other big-ass dogs.
So I said, bring your ass back here, Desmond. Desmond.
He over here acting, trying to cut up, and then these dogs got on big-ass coats and shit. And then Desi ass ain't got on nothing.
I said, is we bad parents? He don't got no coat on. I said, I got to buy him a coat.
And then, we set up this stuff so the dog can go get washed. And Nyambi's like, this dog need to get washed.
He lucky came my house tonight, honey.
So then, Nyambi look at me and it's like, I'm nervous.
Shut up, Nero.
You regret getting the dog yet? I know you telling
all my business.
Yeah, I'm telling everything. This is my truth. You regret getting the dog yet? And she's like, yeah.
What? Is that how parents feel when they bring their child home? Because when I bring the dog home, I say, ain't no instructions, or we just done? You just told me I could take him home.
Yes.
Ain't no.
I assume that's how
steps, they. Ain't no cards. Ain't no.
Girl, you better
ain't
go
no Cornell notes. Ain't no mind maps.
You better go buy a book or look up some stuff on YouTube.
Ain't no Cornell notes in this bitch.
So we get the dog home, and he running around the house, trying to get acclimated and just run around in circles. You can just tell he's just nervous and everything like that. So my only rule to Nyambi was these two things. I said, babe, I know you want a dog. I know you want it real bad. I get that. But here are my two non-negotiables. A, the dog has to be house trained. Well, 3. A, the dog has to be house trained. B, the dog has to be crate trained. And then C, the dog can't be on my couch because I like to lay my head on my couch, and dogs ain't got toilet paper. So I don't care how strong their sphincter muscles is. I've seen a dog poop and it'll be a little boo-boo still.
Oh my God.
Still in that in his anus, and then they go sit on the couch, and now I got poop particles all on my couch.
Don't play. Y'all don't got to worry about no dog on our couch.
And I got poop particles all over my couch, and I got to lay my head down there. The next thing you know, I got poo all in my beard. No.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So what the dog go do? We getting comfortable. We trying to figure out, get this dog mellow out. His ass go get on the couch. So I get his ass off once. He get back on the couch. And this motherfucker had to learn to go nip at me. And then Nyambi gonna tell me, yeah, he did. This nigga nipped at me. What? And then Nyambi gonna say, Nero, maybe you need to go work out, baby. Just go calm down. No. No.
He been here literally for 3 hours.
I don't care.
How he know he not supposed to get on the couch?
Just like all the other books and YouTube videos say, if you don't want the dog on your couch, even when it's, even if they knew, if you don't want him on the couch, don't put him on the couch. Don't let him get on the couch. Because I think that's the rule. You got to assert yourself. And Nyambi, like Caesar, the dog trainer, Nyambi ass over here being a beta, and I got to be the damn alpha. And it's her dog.
But the thing that surprised me, he got on top of the couch.
Yeah, so y'all see the picture.
I was cooking. I was like, this some bullshit. This nigga got to go. I was like, what?
So that's the picture y'all see is that this damn dog and got on top of the couch.
That's after 2 seconds later, Niram cussed him out. And he went in his crate.
And this nigga's just on top of the couch like, fuck your couch, nigga.
After you told him to get down once.
After I told his ass to get up, stay off my couch. So now I got to go on YouTube and figure out how to get this damn dog to stay off the couch. Because Nyambi's like, well, can he be on an ottoman? What? Nigga, is that part of the couch? I don't want him on no part of the couch. Well, what about the ottoman? We put our feet there. It's the part of the couch set. I might want to try to sell this whole thing later on in life. And we can't sell it because we got dog poop particles on it.
Oh, my goodness.
Shit.
But then he went in that crate. We ain't heard from him since.
No.
You think he pissed?
No.
Oh.
Hell, that's what they said. And Naomi ain't read no book, no blog post. I'm the one on
I'm just following spirit.
I'm the only one person that read a blog post, and it's not the dog ain't for me.
I'm following my intuition.
Your intuition is wrong, baby.
Whatever.
Because all you want to do is spoil and cuddle with the dog.
Whatever.
You don't want to give that dog no discipline. You want to give that dog no exercise. None of that. And that stuff got to happen. So, and the last thing before I let y'all go.
Please.
Before we go on to this pillow talk. So, I know we was talking about deferred enjoyment, and I had a story that I meant to tell y'all that I forgot to tell y'all. So, there once was a lady that I know.
Oh, I know exactly where you're going.
Let's call this Niram's cautionary tale.
Niram's cautionary tales. Is that going to be a new segment?
Yes. So there once was a lady I known where she really hated her job. You know, she had spent 30 years at this place, so long so that she got to the point where she was nearing her retirement. So she was 5 years away from retirement. She still hated this place. 4 years away from retirement, she hated this place. So she was counting down, and she hated this job so much that her teammates and the other employees started counting down with her. Like, well, let's call her Megan. Megan, you only got 2 more years at this place. Megan, you only got a year. You know, and get down to Megan, you only got 6 more months. You know, 5 more months, 4 more months. And Megan had so many things that she wanted to do once she retired. She wanted to go play with her grandkids more. She wanted to go travel the world, hike the Appalachian Trail, you know, all these other things that she wanted to do, but she had deferred the enjoyment until after she retired, right? So it started getting up to 1 month. You know, Megan still counting down. Well, Megan, you only got 3 more weeks, 4 more weeks. You know, 2 more weeks, and then next thing you know, Megan fell ill. Then next thing you know, Megan fell so ill that she wasn't able to participate in her own job's retirement party.
And then the job was funny because they like, dang.
Where's Megan?
We done planned this.
We done planned this for her because we know that she's retiring and she's been counting down for the last 5 years.
Not 5.
Yes. And then 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks after Megan retired. Do y'all know what happened to Megan?
What, Niram?
She died.
Jesus, Niram, I knew it was ended in death. That's real talk, though. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
that's
all
terrifying.
those dreams that she deferred until after retirement, her playing with her grandkids, her hiking the Appalachian Trail, all this other stuff. What she didn't know was she thought she was counting down to the end of her retirement. But she was counting down to the end of her life.
Sure.
God damn. Don't that give y'all some chills?
That's crazy.
So when we start talking about, like, you know, 2018 is the year of bliss, like, you got to enjoy your life and do things that you want to do now. Now is the time to do it because tomorrow is never guaranteed. And if you spend all this time just waiting to say, you know, I'm going to wait till I retire or I'm going to wait till the kids get older and all this other shit, you never know. Next thing you know, your ass dead. And all those dreams and aspirations that you deferred are now dead.
Come on.
So now you need went from deferred enjoyment to dead enjoyment. Thank you for participating.
Oh my God! And Niram, look, Jesus,
Niram, cautionary tale.
What a great tone for Friday. But I know exactly what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. And it's devastating, right? Because the thing is, she even had the opportunity to retire earlier than this, but she kept waiting because, you know, folks want to max out and, you know, get as much as you can. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, but if you despise a job so much, sometimes you just gotta call when, even if you got to go work at the box store.
Right.
Just for your what?
Well-being.
And happiness, right? Yeah. Or downsize or sell something. I don't give a damn what you got to do, but to be happy. But all that happened so quickly. She didn't even get a week.
Exactly.
She didn't even get to enjoy 1 week.
No. And she waited all that time.
All that. Spent years.
Counting down all them days to do all this other stuff that she said she was going to do after she retired.
Yep.
And she died.
Yeah. And the things was, and so when I'm talking about things she's going to do, she's not talking about she's going to hike Mount Kilimanjaro. No. Or her stuff wasn't even like, I want to go to all the continent. Like, it wasn't that type of stuff. No. It was just like, I want to, like, be with my grandkids. I want them to spend at least 2 nights with me a week. Like, shit like that. Like, obtainable shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I want to try all these. It's like this restaurant in New York. She went like, very obtainable things.
And we be putting shit off like, well, I'm gonna do that when I retire.
Yeah, so it ain't like she said I want to try this restaurant in New Zealand. Like, no, it was like, it's this steak restaurant in New York I wish I can go to. And it's like, well, go ahead.
Yeah.
And go to it.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah.
We got a special guest?
I think he came and licked my tongue. It scared me, y'all. Desi rolled up on me. I ain't know what. I got to get used to having someone else in this house. That's growing up in the hood. Something licking your foot, toeling your foot. You got to fight the reaction to kick.
Oh, okay. I just know one thing. His ass better not be on my couch.
Why you record it? If he gets smart, he'll know. There's certain times when you can't move.
Well, you know what? We'll pause this damn podcast.
All right, come on there. Let's shout out Friday. Let's do a little pillow talk.
All right, what we got?
Duh. This is motherfucking what?
Us.
Did y'all see the shit? Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this?
We finally gonna figure out
how
Black Daddy,
White Daddy,
White Daddy,
Black Daddy. We already know how Black Daddy died.
Oh,
but so where do we begin with this? We'll start easy and we'll pick it up slow. Look like Proud Mary. We'll start easy and then we'll go fast.
Okay.
So Toby and his dog.
Oh.
Niram said it was like me.
It is.
Niram said I do that. Do you think I do that?
Absolutely do.
How?
Look what we got.
He said, what do you call a dog porn?
Yes.
Or he just be looking at the dogs.
Yes. You have been doing that for the past 2 weeks. But every time I look at Naomi and say, baby, what you doing? When she get real quiet, I said, what you doing? Nothing. What? Let me see your phone. And then what? It's some sad ass dog looking.
Because y'all know I want to rescue. I like a dog with a story or no story, honey. I like a mysterious too. Anyway, so Toby really wanted this dog, but he knew that what's her name, Kate. Like we still don't know 100% why she's so sensitive. I just assumed it was her dog and her dad gave it. You know what I'm saying? But she had this thing, and then Kate took her ass to Humane Society.
Yeah.
Where Lena Waithe was there. Shout out to her. Yeah. You see that cameo?
Yeah, I seen that cameo.
Playing Lena Waithe.
Playing herself. Yo, you want this dog? No? All
My
right.
wife got one. I'm like, come on,
love
Lena Waithe. Come on, playing yourself. I know that's damn right. And then Kate found a dog. They connected, and it's the dog she need. Nice, low key. Then she went in there and she said, honey, I can't take you. I got to get the fuck out of here. And what the dog say? What? Then she left. But at the end of the story, she ended up getting them right. Yeah. I think that's an example. Is that what you did for me, Nero?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? And be like, we ain't taking you nowhere.
We ain't taking this damn. Fuck Desi, the black ass dog. And then you come home and guess where his ass at? Right
there in the corridor waiting.
Right.
And then the other thing is that, who was it? My favorite character, Kevin. He on the forgiveness tour.
Yeah, you got to be on that forgiveness tour.
What do you think about his forgiveness tour?
He must have read that Van Zandt book, 21 Days of Forgiveness.
Is it 21 or 41? 41 might be too long. People might just start just killing themselves.
Forgive anybody for 41 days straight.
Look, I'm speaking my own truth. 41 days of forgiveness, honey. And so he went, and I was happy that girl gave him back his necklace. But did he ever apologize to Beth? Did I miss that?
No, it was on the list, but he didn't do it because he was too busy rebuilding the damn apartment complex.
Bob the Builder and shit. But what I did find interesting, well, so he still got Beth, but he got distracted. But when he said this idea of forgiveness, he had asked forgiveness for his father. And like how he was going to go about that and how it was unspoken and seeing, and we'll talk about it later. It looks like he was one of the few people who wasn't able to say kind of goodbye to his father or kind of end on a positive note. Looks like everybody else kind of ended, more on a either positive or a neutral note. But Kevin and Kevin Ways necessarily did it. And not that I don't think he did anything bad. I think he was just being teenage Kevin. Yeah. And what teenage boys do. Smart ass mouths and walk off, right? So that was interesting. And then Beth and Randall. So Randall was being super nigga again.
And he always.
So they bought this building, right, Nero? And so they have this town hall meeting to introduce themselves as the new
supers or
owners, and how they kind of want to change some things. But they said the first order of business was what? I even forgot what it was, but it was something they weren't interested in. Like it was like painting a door or
something.
And then they was like
getting things up the code. So like fire escapes.
Yeah, fire escapes. That's what it was. Fire escapes and fire extinguishers. And then of course, and I think it was a black woman was like, well, my door don't close, honey. I can't do no fire escape if my door can't close.
Right.
Because they coming up in here and just stealing stuff. And what Randall doing Randall ways.
I can fix it.
And Beth was like,
nigga,
be careful. And then somebody else said, my door don't close. My water don't turn off. And what Randall say?
I can fix it.
And then who come through the door?
Kevin.
What we doing here? Fixing things. And
Okay.
what Kevin say?
Okay.
I'm really good at
fixing things.
And then these niggas, and then Beth was just like, okay. And she walked off. She's like, but I don't know if this is the way we should have started. And this Randall, you know how you do Randall. Beth, I got it.
I got it, baby.
And Beth was like, well, you motherfucking get it then. You motherfucking get it and let me know when you're done getting it. And then I guess she called and checked in. I was like, how are things going? And he's like, great. He was like, are you surprised to hear that? She said, yes.
And the next thing you know, all these goddamn roaches.
Ain't that rule number one in the hood? Whenever you move into a new house, don't you look for insects?
Exterminate.
Not even a new house, but you know what I'm saying? Even when I remember we got this house, I said, oh, we got to get an exterminator through this
Threw
month.
some bombs in this bitch.
I don't care if you can't, because all but you can't see, honey. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
And so they tearing down walls and replacing pipes and shit. And then, of course, who's that black guy who played in Jamie Foxx show as the uncle?
Yeah, I know you know.
He playing the hell out of this too. And of course, where the roaches come out the wall in his house.
Yeah.
They everywhere. Look at them. And it was at least 100 some roaches.
God damn.
And that's infestation. So that mean they don't open these pipes. Them boys going through this whole building. Ain't no way you about to catch all of them.
Sure.
And kill them and not spread everything else. And then he called Beth, and what Beth say?
I told your ass. Rule number one is what?
Exterminate.
And you assume that you got a girl who does.
This is her life work. And he ain't even think to what?
Ask her.
Speaking of, where those kids at? How's their daughter doing?
Next.
So let's get to the nitty gritty. Niram, you want to talk about this part about White Daddy?
We finally gonna find out how he died.
God damn it.
You know what? There's a lot of symbolic shit going on here.
Okay, we'll do it now.
So the first things first, we gonna find out how he died.
Yeah.
After the Super Bowl.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying. So 2 weeks. Super Bowl is this Sunday. Not this Sunday, is it?
No.
It's 2 Sundays.
Yeah.
So ain't shit happening this week? Why is everything on hiatus this week?
Because.
Or next week, I should say.
Because. So first of all, he died after the Super Bowl went off. So now we got to wait until the Super Bowl.
To the real Super Bowl. And no one wants to watch the Super Bowl.
No.
I'm sorry.
Because niggas boycotting shit.
Yeah, I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
Naomi will be watching the Puppy Bowl with.
And the thing is, so that added more ice into it. So this come on Sunday, not the normal Tuesday. Do you see what I'm saying? Super Bowl come on Sunday. They supposed to come on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to forget to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
So Monday, I'll watch it. So you think that's super symbolic when they playing too much?
Yeah, they play too much. They're gonna have a very super symbolic. After the Super Bowl, watch how White Daddy dies after the Super Bowl.
And then they're gonna talk about the game might run long, so set timer on your you hear me, VCRs, your DVRs, niggas, because it ain't our fault if it don't stay. You said tune in to see how White Daddy dies. I know for the last 2 years I've been wanting to know how White Daddy dies. Now that I know, or I'm assuming I know how White Daddy dies, I don't want to do this.
What you mean?
I'm not ready.
It's like you and a dog.
I'm a who?
It's like you and a dog.
I'm a dog.
It's like you and the dog.
Which? Shut up. I don't want to do it. You ready to watch this episode?
Yes, I am.
So you think? So what you think gonna happen?
I already know.
But all this shit. So first of all, the Crockpot did it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I don't want nobody's Crockpot. When that episode on, I went off unplugging all types of shit in my house.
Naomi had this heated blanket plugged in all winter.
And I unplugged that bitch.
And now she ain't using it no more.
What?
This heat blanket a little old. I'm going to throw this one out. Get a new one.
Time. And I went to the kitchen unplugging toasters. And y'all know I love a crock pot. I ain't never seen a crock pot busting flames like that. Have you?
No.
Because I'm known for leaving the crock pot on when I go to work. Fuck now. Now we got to get Instapots. You think this is Instapot ass on crock pot?
Yep.
Because Instapot, like, you don't got to put it on while you're at work. All you need is 10 minutes.
Right. Beans, roast, everything.
3 minutes.
Done in 15 minutes.
You think this is Instapot done sponsored the show?
Probably.
It said, go ahead and let's take, we about to take the crock pot industry down in 50 minutes. Because I was the only one that was like, damn. And I'm a foodie, so I know I want the only foodie that's like, damn, not the crock pot. And that bitch went quick.
It did. It was like light on, click, click, click.
Then it came back on like a ghost, like a poltergeist.
And then it was like whoosh. I said, damn.
Ooh. And then I'm like, where the hell is they fire alarms?
They ain't got no batteries, remember?
Jesus.
They was leading up all this damn time. The batteries. Jesus. So
you think, I hope you don't burn it. I cannot take gruesome. You think it's gonna be smoke inhalation? Or you think he'll die at the hospital?
I think it's gonna be smoke inhalation. I think what's gonna happen is because Kate has been saying it's all her fault. It's all her fault. So I think that.
I thought Kevin thought it was his fault. Oh, no, Kevin just felt guilty.
Yeah, but Kate said it's her fault.
And meanwhile, White Daddy forgave him. Did you see he left a note on the door?
Mm-hmm.
Something about something, white son. Let's talk about it later. I love you. Yeah.
So I think it was Kate. So Kate was in there. He trying to get everybody out the house. Oh shit, it's the fire. What's her name? Rebecca. Come on. Come on. Randall.
Yeah.
Who else in here? The dog barking. Roof, roof. The dog and went else in there. And then
usually the dogs get the fuck on though.
And then Kate go chase after the dog, and then her ass get chapped to the dog. Dad. And Kate. Roof. And then he go up in there. God. He go in the fire. He going back and forth like a jump rope, like double dutch. Like, all right, I'm gonna hop in, and he hop through the fire,
like a Super Mario game.
Mm-hmm. He hop through the fire, and he get Kate and that stuff out, and then something gonna fall over, and he ain't gonna be able to get out, and then he gonna burn to death.
Oh my God!
And then they gonna cut scene. They gonna cut scene to Kevin driving up or whatever he was doing with that other girl.
He was in the woods. Honey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somebody was driving up. I forgot who was driving up. To the house catching on fire. To the house being on fire.
It might have been Kevin. Oh, no, because they called him. Uh-huh. That's what I'm saying. Don't I remember one that calls? That's why I'm thinking he went to the hospital. Because don't you remember getting calls? Or people
Somebody got a call. I can't remember.
Just Kevin. Yeah.
Maybe. But that's what's going to happen.
I don't know if I'm emotionally ready.
I am.
All right, now. Anything else about This Is Us?
Nope.
My next thing I want to talk about. Did y'all see King Johnson's journal entry?
Y'all better put respect on King.
I'm going to read it for you.
Okay.
So from King Johnson's journal entry dated January 27th, 2018.
22nd.
What did I say?
7th.
I'm sorry, 22nd, 2018. It reads, "Today was not a good learning day. Blah, 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 blah. I only want to hear you not talking. You said something wrong, and I can't listen when I hear lies. My mom said that the only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace because Columbus didn't find our country. The Indians did. I like to have Columbus Day off, but I want you not to teach me lies.
Preach.
That is all. My question of the day is, how can white people teach Black history? King Johnson." Response from the teacher. "King, I'm very disappointed in your journal entry today. Signed, unnamed teacher." Response. "Okay." Signed, King Johnson. Is this our child? We actually got this from a good friend. We got this from Nadifa, and it had me rolling. It touched my damn spirit. Mm-hmm. I think I had to tell Niram. I was like, Niram, no, get on this group. Because Niram got to think about group chats because he's funny. It was kind of with our Kwanzaa crew. I was like, Niram, no, this is beautiful. And I read it. I read it about 3 times. I said, this is beautiful. I love it. My favorite line was, what did I say? My favorite line was okay. When she responded with, "I'm disappointed." And he said, okay.
The only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace.
What? Niggas been waiting to drop that line.
Yes.
And he did it in a journal entry.
Eloquently.
What do you think about this journal entry?
I loved it. The only thing that I was mad of, and this is the same thing Neil was talking about, is that the improper use of eyes. He'd had these lowercase eyes.
Oh, because it's writing. He a baby now.
I understand it, but then you gotta be mad at the teaching and the teaching because, tone and all that stuff you can teach. But him and these goddamn lowercase eyes, you gotta blame the school for that.
That's what she should. Instead of her saying disappointment, that's what she should have went through and credited his grammar.
Right.
And be like, otherwise, good thinking.
Thank you.
Continue.
Thank
you for your input.
I don't have a problem with this. Like, I don't have a problem with what he said.
Yeah.
It's a journal. When I was working at the Maximum Security Juvenile Center, we had the residents to write in journals.
Yeah.
And, we had to read and give them feedback and shit like that. And it was just one of those things just to, see what they're thinking, see how they feel and things of that sort. And some days you had like shit like this where they just talk about your ass. Niram,
I think the teacher was a little butthurt, but yeah.
Yeah, Niram was on that bullshit today. This nigga, he did a room search and tore up all my damn stuff.
He crafted.
Niram know he could have straightened my room back up.
Oh, the end.
And then me.
Thank you for your journal.
King, I'm not straightening nothing back up.
What?
And then we having back and forth. But, you have stuff like this.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
I don't think he should be punished because I think that was the argument.
Exactly. As a journal entry and for somebody to be taught to, or given this opportunity to, express themselves through written manners, to talk about how, school went and things of that sort. And if this is how you felt, this is how you felt.
And then my thing is, it's journal, right?
Yeah.
It'd be different if it was a paper, right?
Yeah.
Because, I get in that little black academic mode. I'm like, this is not a paper.
No, this is free
This
written.
is not, but if this is the journal, absolutely.
If this is a free written journal.
For you to go back and forth, by all means, do it. What did you say when we had our group text messages? What was you saying, Nero? Ours was crazy.
I didn't say a goddamn thing. I just wrote.
Nero didn't even respond. He just used emojis.
I don't like group chats.
Why?
Because you can't get tone. You can't get none of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like as a verbal text. And, all of our crew, highly educated, and I ain't got time to be trying to formulate an argument or whatever, a thesis in a text message. Mm-hmm. So don't put me in no group chats.
How would you handle this with the teacher? Would you address her disappointment or you just let it slide?
You mad?
Because I really don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah, but the thing is, I battle with. So, do you got to snip that in the butt as a parent with the teacher, or do you just be like? So, if she's call you in, because I think that's why I sent the group messages. I can only imagine how many teacher parent conferences we're gonna be called in because our child gonna say something that's not the traditional standard or Western way of thinking.
Yeah.
And then how do you handle it? Would you just say, this is how I taught my child?
Yeah.
Period.
And the thing is, I don't see nothing wrong in anything he said. It's a journal entry. And, we was going back and forth about this kid. I said, where the cuss word at? There's no cussing.
Oh, he was
here.
Snappy in it. Oh, he was snappy.
So
I'm
what?
for it, but he was snappy.
It's a journal entry.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not against that.
Let me read some of your journals. I bet you got some snappy shit up in
You
there
think I
about
was
me.
snappy?
Yes. So, it's a journal entry. So what? It ain't nothing that's supposed to be graded on. And hell, it's her fault for writing in this shit and saying she disappointed.
No, what had me cracking up was Nadifa husband was like, see, this is what's wrong with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas send y'all children to these fancy white ass schools. Then when they send their black asses home for shit like this.
This is what y'all get.
I'm going to ask, look, hey, my loves, I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and boycott.
This is what y'all niggas get for sending these.
What you say? Hey, my babies. Hey, my loves, I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and boycott.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm for it though.
Yeah.
It's just something I wanted to bring to y'all. How do y'all, for the folks who have kids out there, how do y'all handle that? Like, how do you go back and forth with your children or not necessarily with your children? How do you handle the teacher in the school?
I don't know.
When it comes to shit like this. That's what I'm more so curious about.
I just got a fur baby with Nyambi, so I'm still trying to
Well, we'll
some
see,
other
because we're going to
things.
take, maybe in about 2-3 weeks, we're going to take him to obedience class. And we'll see if he show out.
Mm-hmm.
You think he going to show out?
Absolutely.
Okay. And we have to be ready for it then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nirm, you got anything else about that?
No, he winning. Shout out to King.
Yeah, shout out to King too.
If I had some money, I put him away a little scholarship.
A little piece of something. Keep writing, brother.
Right.
Actually frame that. I think that's something that's cute. Like if that was happening to one of my kids, friends' kids, or my kid, I think that might need to deserve framing.
Yeah.
Because as a parent, how do you make that line of keeping a straight face and then going to your room and cracking the fuck up?
Right.
I'm telling you. All right, Nirm, what's our next topic?
Very interesting topic.
What?
BuzzFeed.
He can't even get it out.
I can't even get it out. BuzzFeed, the buzzes of all feeds, published an article titled 23 ass eating tips from people who have seen some shit.
When I seen this, I said they're not doing this.
23 ass eating tips from people who have seen some shit.
And in the subline it says, beware of booty flakes.
Beware of booty flakes. Because, it's the new age. Kids are eating booty like groceries. So
Janelle Monáe. No, is it?
No, Ayako.
Janae.
Janae Ayako.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Big Sean.
Niggas eating booties like groceries. So
Big Sean girl.
Yes.
With the tattoo of him in color on her armpit.
So
I thought that was interesting. Well, first, before we even get into it, sexuality, I believe, is very fluid, and you should, as long as you practice safe sex and consenting sex, I think you should have fun and be clean. This is not necessarily my cup of tea. Nero?
What?
This your cup of tea? Oh, hello? Silence, hello? Now he Desi.
I'm trying to figure
Now
out
he Desi in the crate.
to which cup of tea? To receiving or giving?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Either way, If it's your puppeteer receiving and giving, I think you just do it safely and with consent. You know, we got to add that now.
Yes.
What's all the list we got to say? Safely, consent, no children or animals.
Oh.
What you,
I just threw it from my mouth
what's
a
the
little
list?
bit.
What's the list? That's the list you got to go through. If you can go through that checklist, do what you want.
The animals part threw me off a little bit. What the hell?
Child. You can do this with robots.
Yeah, you could.
Oh my goodness. But we joking, but we want to say, like, we thought this would be something to kind of go through the tips and read through them quickly, because we're all about what? Informing and sharing. And
we got to inform.
And somebody in our community might be down for it, and they might need to know, or they something they want to try. If it feels good to you and you hit all those points, you continue to do it, right? Because I think it was Red Baron was talking about this. Everything and also somebody else, I forgot. So cliche in our community, right? And if we don't talk about it, or teach our children, like if we don't have these conversations, then we don't know.
Right.
Then somebody's going to be doing this very bad. And eating a booty like groceries or tossing the salad, you can't be that's something you really can't do wrong. You don't need to do that wrong, because if you do wrong, it could be dangerous. No. Why are you laughing, Nero? But I'm being serious, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to know how to do these things, because there's techniques to everything. Just as there's techniques to like intercourse and having sex with my mouth. What was the Instagram thing? What was that woman say?
What?
I had sex with my mouth.
I had sex with my mom.
It's ways to do these things, and it's ways to have conversations. So, and it's nothing to be ashamed about either. So that's
Absolutely
why
not.
we were going to go down the list and just, since it's Shout Out Friday, we don't have any, as Niram was telling me, I was having too many intense topics.
You do something.
So we just wanted to have something just real light, something we could laugh about, but also, the stuff you can laugh about, but you're like, well, let me bookmark it.
Right.
Just in case. All right, Niram, you want to start reading down the list?
All right. Number one, always clean down there properly, because yes, it's true. Poop comes out of that.
And then what they do, they got means under it. And this one meme says, when you eating the booty, when you eating the ass and the booty flake fall on your tongue.
Ooh.
And it's this man who is that? He looked like the man. You remember when Martin
Got beat up.
And his face was swollen? That's what it got. And it got one tear coming down the side of his face with everything pursed. The next one says, in fact, wash your partner's ass yourself as a part of your foreplay. That way you can make sure it's clean as you need it to be. But I think that's not just with, this type of booty play. I think that's for any type of
all
foreplay.
types of play.
Like, so any type of foreplay, it ain't nothing wrong with giving a wash. Because remember what I said before, when the one who like the big clits, once that salt hit the tongue, it's ways to prevent the salt from hitting the tongue. It's ways to make it nice and just pH, not alkaline. What's the opposite?
pH balance.
Not
baby.
acidic, basic. You don't want it acidic. See, that salt is acidic. You want it nice and neutral.
Nice and neutral.
Nice and just basic.
Yeah.
Just, you want it to taste smooth. Why are you laughing at me? The next thing says, start with moving, they're giving real techniques. It says, start with moving a flat tongue up and down, then slowly make it more pointed and start circling.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems like that can be used for something else too.
Be super liberal
With the spit. I agree. Well, that's lubrication anything.
Yes, you need the lubrication.
No type of sexual interaction should be done dry.
If it's dry, you're doing it wrong.
If it's dry. Look, anybody out there listening, young, older, in between, if you're having any type of sexual contest and it's dry,
you're doing it wrong.
That's not it. Send us an email.
Number 5, and pay attention to your partner's genitals while you're at it.
It says, so they just don't let the just don't let the balls tangle in the air.
No.
And it just be lonely. It'd be lonely too. Next it says, penetrate with a pointed tongue. Oh, did you not know? Now you know.
No, I know.
Then it says, stimulate the spot between the anus and the vagina or the balls. What you call that?
Gooch.
Niram calls it a gooch. The place between the balls and the booty
anus.
is called a gooch.
Yes.
A male
gooch.
Gooch. What is that the equivalent to?
Gooch.
Who taught you this?
I learned it back from my black college days, because we used to call. Never mind.
What
they used to call this one girl Gooch.
Why?
Because she was giving one of the football players' head, and then she went under and licked that space between the balls and the anus. And he's like, "Man, she just licked my eye. You know what to call it? So she just licked my gooch." I said, "What the hell is that?" It's like, "God coochie." I said, "Oh, okay."
Did he like it?
Yeah. Tickles.
So y'all go for the gooch.
Had my gooch licked before. It's ticklish. Make me laugh.
Number 8. Don't use teeth or on or around any opening. The skin there is very, very sensitive and prone to irritation.
Yeah.
I think, again, teeth. Be careful with that anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do incorporate some playful cheek bites if your partner's into it. Mm-hmm. Have a safe word. That was my Humby piece. Have a safe word. Pork chop. No. So it says play around with different positions to try to find out what's best for both the giver and the receiver.
Okay.
Again, I think that's more than just this butt play thing. That's everything. Y'all should. Yeah. It's more out there than missionary and doggy style, y'all.
Yeah.
Try it, embrace it, love it, Google it, or go to Barnes and Noble and find a book. But don't hurt yourself.
Make sure you stretch. Number 11, and don't be afraid to incorporate a pillow to make sure the position is just right. That goes for everything.
Everything too. See, these tips are universal.
They are. Suction with your lips over the opening and suck on it.
Whew. That takes commitment.
Yeah.
That takes commitment and trust. But if you took the shower, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you know what Charlemagne was talking about sucking farts out of people.
What?
I guess, you know how back in the day.
Sucking farts?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Charlemagne used to be like, I'll suck a fart out of somebody. And
I'll suck a fart out of her booty. I do remember him saying that. Oh, my God.
I guess that's how you do it.
Use dental dams.
Oh.
Thank you. Use your whole tongue, not just the tip. That's like use your whole ass, not just half of your ass.
You got to put your whole ass in.
You got to put your whole ass in. This one, you got to put your whole tongue in it, too. It says, next, have your partner sit on your face and you push your tongue upwards.
Oh.
Ooh, and they got the meme of Tyra Banks say, do you want to be on top? Next, blow air and breathe to mix up the sensations. Who was that on World Star? That same girl with the pineapple?
Yeah.
Where she was like, you got to... What was that called? She said
that was a grapefruit.
What was I say?
Pineapple.
Oh yeah,
it's the grapefruit.
Yeah, and she had other techniques called fire and ice.
Yeah,
and she said that's the fire.
She's like blowing and sucking at the same time.
Next, don't forget to come up for air for yourself.
Don't
pass out. We don't need y'all going to the ER. Try to spell out words using your tongue. This the one. This the one that got me. I was all inclusive. I was rocking. Nyambi was holding on with y'all. This is the one that got me, y'all. Y'all ready for this? It says, douse mouthwash on a rag and keep it nearby just in case you need to do some bad taste damage control.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. Ain't no damage control. I think we're done.
What? No.
If I get a booty flake in my mouth, oh my God. We're done.
If the salt hit your tongue, bro, you just gotta
work through the salt.
Yeah, you gotta suck on a little mouthwash and then get back to it. Maybe if it's minty fresh, you put it around the hole and then you blow on it.
Then it give a cessation.
And you give a cessation.
This what really did it for me. It ain't call it a washcloth. They call it a rag. That's exactly what the hell it is.
That's a rag. Because you ain't gonna be used that one no more.
That can't be used no more. Look, that's why you can't trust everybody. You can't go to everybody's house, right? You've been watching your face with it.
20. Press against the hole with the finger every now and then.
And then start gently tease and help gently patting to tease to help them relax. Mm-hmm. Be experimental and pay attention to how your partner reacts how they like it best. Mm-hmm. And lastly, what is it, Nerums?
Just be enthusiastic because no one has a half-ass rim job. Told you got to put your whole ass in it.
Well, that was your education from Black Love Matters.
Yeah, go out there and be safe.
We'll link the article for y'all if y'all don't believe us. Or if you want to try it. Like I said, ain't no wrong with trying it as long as you fit those criteria that I done talked about already.
Consensual, no animals, no kids. What's the last one?
Consent, animal, kids. It's one more.
Okay.
Because those are the only three I can focus on.
Oh, I thought it was 4 of them.
It was.
All right. Anyways, we got some kitchen table talk?
No, we don't got no kitchen table talk. We just finished it.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I thought we were going to go right into Shout Out Friday.
Okay, we're going straight into Shout Out Friday.
Yeah, I like that question. Let's push that question to Monday.
All righty. Shout Out Fridays. Like I said earlier, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher. We got a couple on Apple Podcasts. I'm going to go ahead and butcher those so Naomi can look at me crazy. Y'all know the routine. I got a speech impediment.
Come on, Narum.
Okay. We got one from, it says, Gives Me Life from Ellis J, heart emoji. And it says, Hey, Nero Naomi, I stumbled upon your podcast in quest to look for more black podcasts and absolutely love
Thank you.
it. as I catch up and enjoy, I'm being able to binge listen to you guys pretty much all day, every day. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
I've learned so much from you guys, and y'all keep me laughing. Where's the lie? I'm telling you.
Where's the lie? Nowhere.
Open up Google Maps and find me the lie.
Okay, now.
Yeah. I have been working on my blog for the last 4 months, and
Nice.
I'm proud to say that has been finally launched. # Black Girl Magic. It's LSJ blog on Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr.
Okay.
And WordPress. Right now, I'm doing a vegan vegetarian recipe, and plan on expanding other topics down the line. Keep doing what you're doing, as we need more Black excellence and Black unicorns. # Resents.
Absolutely.
All right, well, shout out
Thank
to
you
you,
for
LSJ.
that.
I would definitely checking out, while I'm on my vegan curious journey,
Yes.
And
it's LSJELLISJBLOG
yeah,
on Instagram.
LSJ blog.
I'll be sure to check that out this weekend too.
Yeah. Another one, no way I'm not missing an episode from Red Baron 390.
Are you gonna finish now?
Yeah, I was trying to get my Red Baron voice together, because No, but it says, since I got a chance to listen to Nero and Iambi, it has been quality ever since, and you get a couple with amazing chemistry and organic. It's organic, and I want more.
What the hell was that, Nero?
I told y'all we go through this again.
I got a chance to listen to Nero Manayambi. It's just been quality.
Yeah, ever since. Yep.
And you get
a couple that with amazing chemistry, and it's organic.
And I want more. Thank
That's
you,
what
Red
he
Baron.
said.
Red Baron is hilarious. We got to do lunch. What city you in, Red Baron? We got to do lunch.
I think he also sent us an email too.
Yes, because it's about scandal, right?
Yeah.
I cannot wait to read that one.
All right. What was the example to never stop loving love from All Too Dope?
Yes.
And it says, I'm only on episode 14. I have been listening to your podcast every day.
Yes.
I love the conversation that you guys have, and has me inspired to never stop loving love, and to work on my communications in the situation I am in right now. Would love to see this podcast take your relationship to new heights with every letter and every special guest. Anyways, keep doing your thing, you guys, because I don't know about anybody else, but I know that Black love.
Come on,
matters.
preach. I know that's right. Ooh,
Thanks
I
a
love
lot.
this.
All Too Dope.
Yes.
We got one from Stitcher.
Stitcher.
I told you, niggas know how to do Stitcher. Niggas know how to work Stitcher. I might not know how to do it, but
But they know how to do it.
they know how to do it.
Oh, okay.
And it says entertaining and informative by
Yanti.
Yenti.
Yeah.
And it says, I love this podcast.
Or Yanity.
Yanti. I love this podcast, especially the way Nyambi says, Nero. You guys make me laugh and think. I cannot wait to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars.
Thank you.
We also had a comment on SoundCloud from Vibes, and this is from
Episode 97.
episode 97, and it just says, I feel like Sydney has to put up with her. Sydney has put her up to a lot of this crazy shit, especially her new mindset about some things.
You know, but that is a separate episode too, to talk about, when you get in different relationships and how your partner influences you, good and bad. Actually, I think that's similar to the question we actually got for Kitchen Table Talk. So maybe Monday we can flesh that out a little bit. So, I believe it's 3 sides to the story. Her side, they side, and the truth. So Sydney might have juiced her up.
We don't know that.
We don't know. We'll see. But taking Mo out of it, I have seen people in relationship and they let their partner juice them up to a different level where it's like, whoa, who told you that? What's the reverse of gaslighting?
Gassing you up. All right, why don't you go ahead and read this email from Red Baron?
Yeah, here it is. So it's from Red Baron, and the subject is Olivia Gate. In the message, good Sunday afternoon. It says, this email is the priest and priestess of Wakanda, Nero and Nyambi, from Red Baron 390. So I got caught up on the long-awaited episode of Scandal. I had a feeling long before the baby started crying and Charlie wanted some answers. Here is where I felt the need to rescue Olivia came into play. First, it happened with the dinosaur's bones, backing her father into a corner. Then she assassinated the president of Bashirani. Am I saying that right? Bashirani. And then the niece, because the president was about to go get into Millie Grant's sugar walls, it put that firewall out. See, Olivia saw that coming, and she was not about to lose control of her property. Come on, because Millie is what? A form of property. Let's face it, Millie is her property to a man. She could not allow that calculated risk. There were moves to be made, and Olivia could not risk Millie falling in love and not falling in line with her being the first woman president making history. Can we get that quoted? She can't fall in love. Mm-hmm. But she needed her to fall in what? Motherfucking line. I love it. So when Quinn confronts her and is at this point, Quinn was well trained. She knew Olivia had to be stopped because at this point, as we know, Olivia has been birthed from the two most dangerous people on earth, and there's essentially nothing that could stop her but her conscience. So Quinn forms an alliance with Eli to save Olivia. Why? Olivia is destined for great things, but being the big bad, being the big and bad should not be one of those roles. And here she is. Also, I felt that it had to be Eli because he was a stone cold resolve to get things done. Looking at Eli this season, he knows his turn. He turned her into a greater threat than himself, and that's not what he wanted. Eli had to show Olivia that she can't intimidate people and that playing with her friends' lives is not always worth the risk. Now to the baby. In order for this to work, Quinn has to stay dead in order to break Olivia and return her back to her senses, or she will be lost, or Huck will kill Olivia and she's dangerously walking around the road. I could be wrong, and Eli is just crazy. These are my thoughts on Scandal. Season 7, Episode 8. Can't wait for 9. Thank you, Red Baron.
Thank you, Red Baron, from Niram, the priestess and priest of Wakanda.
Y'all, before Desi was named Desi, I wanted to name him T'Challa.
Naomi just wanted to get a puppy so she can name him T'Challa.
What? T'Challa, come here.
We might just change Desi name.
And then whenever I got to go to get him groomed, what's his name? T'Challa.
T'Challa.
T apostrophe.
Chala.
What does that mean? Great Black Prince. And the dog black.
Where's the dog at? I hope he ain't shitting all over the place.
Hopefully not. But thank you so much for that summary, Reverend. You right on it. Like I'm hoping. I got that towards the end. Like, oh, maybe they're trying to play Olivia. Mm-hmm. But then Olivia's gonna be like, you can't play me, honey. Mm-hmm. Can't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
So we shall see. I'm hoping so.
So our next one is from Juliana. Mm-hmm. What up, though, girl? How you doing?
Yeah, we just did her love story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Subject, just enjoying the podcast. I'm over here checking my Black Planet now.
BlackPlanet.com still exists.
Yes, it still works.
It kind of made me want to log in.
Man, I had to Google some stuff and my Black Planet page came up. I had to figure out how to change the password and delete my account.
I don't think mine deleted.
I'm gonna go look it up.
But I didn't do my real name.
I know you haven't, but I know your alias. Let me see.
Shut up. Come on, did you finish?
I thought that was the rest of the email.
Neil to open up a different tab. Come on, Neil. We almost.
I'm on here about to read. Look up Naomi's Black Planet. She said also Rev.com does freelance closed captioning for people who can type real fast. I can't. Y'all are great. Look forward to the next episode. Got my husband listening with me right now.
Perfect.
Cool.
Perfect.
Why don't you go ahead and read the next one?
The next one's from Kiera. It says Coco Thoughts. Hey, y'all. So when I saw Coco in the title, I thought it was going to be something else. Yeah, the title wasn't that bad. It's like, isn't it being his great grandma? But they should have did something else with that. Mm-hmm. But what are your thoughts on this Coco? Black woman features being appreciated on lighter skin. Do you think this is a point? Do you think she has a point, or is it cultural appropriation at its finest? Uh-oh. So this Instagram. Let me see what she talking about.
That's Coco, iced tea Coco.
Oh, that Coco. Did you hear me? I don't think the movie.
No, she's talking about iced tea Coco.
I mean, it's the same old song. It's the same thing I said with the Balls of Finesse. Like, I'm not hating on other people's games. It's just sometimes when other folks do it, we glorify it, and it's like we created this, and also I think that's why I was triggered with the Monique thing and how really black men was going ham. You know what I'm saying? Not protecting that. It's the same thing with this. A lot of times when men of color see white women with these characteristics, they're like, oh my gosh, she bad. Oh my, she this and that. It's like, but this ain't nothing new to you.
No, it ain't.
This is what it's been. So it's the same. Wait, and who is Ice-T, honey?
Yeah.
He just collecting his SUV money. I mean, sorry, SUV. That's it. Special business SVU.
SVU.
I said SUV. So I'm with you, Kier. Like, it's crafty and niftiness going on, and it's across all communities. It's sad.
Really is.
It's this thing you have to be exotic, but for some reason, black ain't exotic enough.
No, it sure ain't.
The next one is from blacklovematters.com. It says, from D, in regards to episode 95, it says, hell to the no. I can put $15,000 on my student loans, credit cards, or what did it say? Cornota. It is not that serious. # no thank you. Not the sexological body workers.
I think I found Naomi's
Stop. What you gonna put it out? You gonna post it? Don't you do that. The next one's from our girl Brianna in regards to episode 95. Also, sexological body workers, and it says, Nyambi, if you just get past the first episode of Stranger Things, you'll love it. Anyway, love you guys. I want to do that too.
Yeah.
I really want to do this.
I found Nyambi's black.
Don't do this. I need to deactivate it. Now,
yes.
Now I really need to go and deactivate it because Niram is being a troll.
I'm about 5'5".
Stop. Come on, Niram.
I'm brown skin.
Niram, don't do this. As always, to submit your Black Love stories, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave a comment or question about anything we talked about, you can do that on our blog, SoundCloud, Stitcher, any form of social media, or our voicemail at 508-784-111. Oh, wait, do we have a voicemail there?
I think so, but I'm too busy laughing at your Black Planet page.
Don't do that, Nero. We actually do have a voicemail.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna let the voicemail close us out.
So we're gonna let the voicemail close us out because it's from Dorna, right?
Yeah, it's from Bree.
Yeah, so it's from Bree. So we're gonna let her close us one out. Yeah. And as always, talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.
Hey, Mom and Dad. Hope everything is well with you guys. Today is Monday. And I'm giving you guys a call this week instead of an email just to touch bases with you guys, just to share some weekend drama, okay? And just to get your opinion on it. I just love to hear your opinion. I felt like this experience that I had was worthy of me sharing with you too. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple weeks back or a good month ago, I asked you guys about going to Atlanta and some places to visit and things like that. At the time, I was supposed to go for my birthday, which was December 19th. And, the crafties at work, they come, Brianna, we scheduled you on this day and that day, and I'm terribly sorry, but, we published the schedule ahead of time and we can't undo it and whatever. So my trip ended up being postponed because they could not reverse their mistake. Anyways, in other news, I am here in Atlanta. I actually got here yesterday and it's been fun for the most part, but that is not the reason I'm calling. The reason I'm calling with the drama is the flight here. Okay, so the flight was from Long Beach to Vegas all the way through, right? I leave Long Beach and I'm just going to share with you my attire, right? Because it plays a big part in my trip. So I have on some slides, right? Some Nike slides. I don't know if y'all know what those are, little flip-flops, like the men's flip-flops. Well, we call them slides in LA. I don't know what y'all call them. But anyways, so I got on some slides. I got on some sweats. And I have on a T-shirt. And my T-shirt is a white crew neck T-shirt. But on the front, it reads, pet peeves. Fuck boys. It's a funny shirt. I like it. I'm being comfortable. I'm cool. Cause what? Cause I'm just cool. So I have this outfit on. I have a backpack, and that's it. At the gate in Long Beach. I'm leaving out to board the plane, and the stewardess at this airline, she's like, oh my God, that's the best shirt I've seen in a while. That's so funny, right? Ha ha ha. I like it too. That's why I'm wearing it. Moving forward, Long Beach to Las Vegas. I lay over in Las Vegas for an hour. I get to Vegas and I'm standby. I don't know if you've ever flown standby, but you check in. You don't have a boarding pass. So you have a paper, you have a security document, but you need to check in for your boarding pass. Even though I was flying standby, I booked with a flight that I knew I would get a seat on because the flight was fairly empty. And so, I didn't know what time I should check in. So right when I landed, I go to the gate on the ticket and I check in with the lady at customer service. I check in with her, and this woman obviously works for the same airline that I just flew in on. And I'm talking to her. She sees me visually from head to toe. And I say that because that also ties into the drama. So, I'm talking to her. She's having this conversation with me. She's looking at me. She sees all of me, and that's it. We have the conversation. The thing was, come back a little bit closer to boarding, and I'll be fine. Okay. I have some friends at TSA. I'm going to go kill some time. I go see my friends, and we're talking, we're chatting. Time is passing. I circle back around, and I'm not at my gates that I'm flying. I'm like 2 gates over, maybe, and we're like sitting down because it was empty at that gate. We sit down and we're chatting and we're killing the last few minutes before I get up to go check in for boarding. And all of a sudden, I get approached, right? This woman comes out of nowhere. It's the same customer service rep from earlier, right? And she walks up to me and she's like, "Excuse me." And I'm like, "Yes." She's like, she has her arms folded. She's like, "Did anyone talk to you about your shirt?" I said, "No, why would they?" And she's like, "'Cause you can't wear it." And I was like, "Huh, okay, that's interesting. Like, why exactly can I? Like, what does that mean? Like, what? And I'm still thinking, where the fuck did this lady just pop up from? Like, was she watching me this whole time? Like, what happened? Like, how'd you find me? Because I'm not even at the gate, which was C25, right? And I'm like C23 or something. Like, where did you come from, girl? You left your respective corner, okay, to come and find me for this shirt. But okay, whatever. You're here now, right? And now we're having this conversation. And her thing is, you just can't wear it. Why? Like, explain that to me. Like, I want to know why I can't wear what I damn well please to wear. Like, explain it. She's like, I'm like, so is it like an airport thing? Is it an airline rule? Is it a Vegas law? Explain this to me, please. I'm really interested in why I can't wear my own clothing. She's like, it's an airline rule. I said, that's interesting. I said, did you not see me earlier to say anything? She like spoke over me. She did see me, but why didn't you say anything? Why'd you come and hunt me down at C23 from C25? Like, I was so confused at this point. And I'm like, so what's the rule? Explain the rule to me. What is it? Well, that word. What word? That word could offend people. What word? Pet peeve? Pet peeve can offend people? She's like, no. No. Like, she wouldn't have like full sentences, and she's like, I'm being an asshole at this point because I feel like you're fucking with me. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna ask you to have to like take it off. I said, take it off and do what? You want me to sit in the airport naked with just a bra on? She's like, no, like, can you purchase another? I said, I don't have any money to purchase another shirt. Why can't I wear my own clothing? And she's like, well, I was like, well, I have this sweatshirt here, right? So I thought about it. I'm not going to turn up too much because what? I'm standby. She could do plenty of crafty things with my seat, and I'd be sitting here all damn day trying to get to Atlanta. So I'm like, look, easy fix. I got a sweatshirt with me. That's the only article of clothing I have and I can cover it up. Okay? Easy fix. Everybody's happy, right? You don't see it, it's okay. Then I just so happen to look over to my left, and here are the Tiki Torch boys, okay, with ass and titties all over their shirts, okay, bitches and hoes, legs spread open on their shirts, flying for the same damn airline, okay? Wait a minute now, okay? Wait a minute. What is happening? And we're probably all the same age, okay? I'm pretty sure. And this is the Vegas airport. Then I start looking, and if it's not, you don't even have to look hard. If you just look, there's plenty of people walking around in my age group with vulgar shit on their t-shirts, okay? Cause what? Cause what, mom? Cause we're 25 and dumb, right? Like, we just do stuff cause we just want to. It's not a problem. It's not an issue. But now it kind of is, because you chose me out of this big old crowd of Tiki Torch boys, okay? And decided that my t-shirt could offend someone. Could offend who? The Tiki Torch boys? Like, I don't know who, like, what her deal was with fuck boys, or I don't know. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, I'm not going to turn up. Remember, she possesses the power to not give you a seat. So I put the sweatshirt on, and, you know, my black friends from TSA have plenty to say about it. I'm just like, whatever. I go to the restroom, and I'm thinking this whole thing is deaded, right? I go to the restroom, I come back out, and there's a supervisor waiting for me. She went and got the supervisor, y'all. But luckily, the supervisor is very black, and he approaches me, and he goes, I hear there's something on your shirt about fuckboys. First of all, I think that's cute and hella funny. Secondly, this woman, with all my might, I would not be able to do anything to overextend myself, being that we are well aware that she is not pro-black. I'm just like, well, what is happening right now over a t-shirt? He said, so the sweatshirt, she does not want you to wear the sweatshirt. She feels as if you were to get warm on the aircraft, you could remove your sweatshirt and offend people with your shirt. So her thing was, she wanted me to wear my sweatshirt as the shirt, like take the shirt off, and then she would be satisfied. Like, she wanted me to take that shirt off, fold it up, hand it to her, so she could keep it there in Las Vegas with her. So she just knew for a fact that I was not wearing it. Okay, that's what she wanted. And I just was like, are you fucking shitting me? Like, what is happening? Like, literally. And I'm like, look at all the people and I hate to be that person, be like, but so-and-so, but I'm like, look around, dude. Like, are you fucking serious? Is she shitting me? She's like, yeah, I don't want the person who you got the ticket from to get in trouble. And, I didn't want that person to get in trouble either. I am flying standby. But she tried to shade me a little last minute, too. And it was just, like, hard for me to not try and roundhouse this lady, because she was really trying me. And she's like, yeah, she tried to, like, follow up with me. Like, yeah, okay, thank you. And, we really just, even if you were a paying customer, we would have to do the same thing. I mean, because you are flying for free. Bitch. Crafty. I said, okay. I really couldn't even get at her. Like, I wanted to get her. I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't know. I had to let it go. I just really had to let it go. I was like, what the fuck? But then at the same time, I did think about it later. Like, was it really not a good look for me to wear a shirt that, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. But she was amongst all the crafties, okay? And other crafty things that was just going on. It was a lot of craft, okay? The witches were out. I don't know what was going on. But then I kind of like thought, like, I don't know. Like, this is worthy of mom and dad getting back to me and letting me know. Bree, you probably shouldn't wear shirts like that around. Or I don't know. Like, I'm really like confused about the whole situation. I really was thrown when I saw the Tiki Torch boys. Okay, literally like right there with this. He literally had one of them had a woman with her legs spread wide open. On is that not offensive? Is that not like what is that like? Like what is that like? And it was in color, like, and I'm just like. I know if I see it, you see it. Like, everybody sees it. Like, there's plenty of stuff going around. They were in the Vegas airport. And she approached me, of all people, that I didn't have any graphics. I just had fuck boys. The word fuck boys on my shirt. I was like, whatever. Okay. But in better news, I'm in Hotlanta. And I definitely landed and hit the ground running. So, had a very long night. Productive one, though. And I will get back to you guys and let you know how the rest of the week goes for me. Peace and love, and until next time.